Look at this, Tiffany. Same.
Oh my God, we both have roses, and I'm wearing roses today too.
Yes, I love it. I'm wearing my flowers.
Yes, roses are the most high vibrational flower, and they invoke so much joy and they invoke so much healing. I just love it. It's
I do
awesome.
too.
Yay! So I'm really excited to work with you today, and I wanted to know what you wanted to work on. Is there something in particular in your life that you feel blocked on, stuck on, you want to manifest, you need help with, anything that's coming to you that you'd love to work on?
I would say it's gonna be so I'm expanding a lot right now. I'm in a lot of expansion.
Okay.
So trusting myself, so self-trust with going forward, and also knowing that like it's not super specific. Okay, let me be more specific.
It's okay.
My coach, my intuitive business is growing really quickly, really fast, and people are responding to me really fast, and I get nervous in my body because I'm like, oh my God, can I handle this? Because I feel I'm stepping into places I've never stepped into before, but I've been waiting to for like a really long time. So staying safe and solid and grounded with where I'm at is what I would love help on.
Okay, so staying safe, solid, and grounded. Perfect. Got it. All right. So let's meditate, and I'm gonna get you plugged in energetically, and then we'll start working on it. Sound good?
Okay.
All right, perfect. So what I want you to do for me is just close your eyes, take a nice deep breath, and I want you to visualize that you're inviting the energy of the divine in through the top of your head and your crown chakra. We're pulling it through all of your chakras, and we're just gently activating Kundalini energies, and then we're sending it down to Mother Earth. We're pulling it right back up. So you're in your body, you're present, but you're also connected spiritually to the divine, to source, and just asking to understand what other different beliefs and blockages that you might have connected to this. All right, thank you. And then go ahead and take a nice deep breath and then open your eyes. Yay, does that feel good? I'd like to stay there all day, and I do usually, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so trusting yourself. I wrote down intuitive business, nervous about staying safe and grounded, and let me just read your energy a little bit on this. Let me just see what I'm getting. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is what I wrote down. These are just some of the things coming to me. So I feel like a big thing about this is that you're a very old soul and you've had a lot of past lives, a lot. And throughout different ones, I was just seeing like there was persecution and you couldn't be yourself. And like every time that you did, it was like, nope, we're taking her out, or you're going to prison, or you're going to lose your family. So what I'm seeing is just multiple ones, and even ones for like being a woman. Like I'm seeing a past life where being a female and just wearing a certain thing, and it's like you're too sexual or something in this past life. And it's like you weren't even, it's like you're never allowed to express yourself. And there's a lot of karmic energies that are still there with that. And I also pick up like in this lifetime that there may have been times where you've been silenced as well, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, I legit just told my story on my group video, and it was everything you just said, except I didn't talk about the past life ones, but literally word for word what you just said.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. I didn't even see your video. Oh my gosh. Well, I have to check it out. I know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, it's in a private group. You can't even see it unless you're in it.
Oh my God. I might be psychic.
So I was like, and what's interesting is just last week I was asking for confirmation from a healer that I have past lives that I've dealt with, but never gotten confirmation from another healer on that. It's just come from me. So
yes, I just got chills. Yeah. So I think what I'd like to heal with you is I want to resolve all of that, because it's time for you to not be silenced. And also it's important for you to express your spirituality and being a woman and your sexuality, like all of this. It's like, this is where your energy is going. And so, so sometimes these energies from past lives, it can create like a subconscious fear in there, and then it blocks you, and then it's like you go to a certain level, but then you feel scared. So I would like to clear all this because I think it would be really monumental for your business and what you're doing, and just for you personally.
Thank you. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yay. Okay, so go ahead and close your eyes, and then just to receive the healing, you just have to say yes. So I'm just gonna channel different things that you need. So go ahead and close your eyes, relax your body, just taking a nice deep breath. And do I have permission to go into any past life where you were persecuted for being a healer, for being intuitive, for helping people in any way, as well as for being a woman, for your sexuality, and just all these different karmic debts on being persecuted, silenced, harmed, killed, family taken away, money taken away? Can we just release all the karmic debts, patterns, agreements? Are you okay with that?
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, and then anywhere where your body right now still is cellularly stuck in shock and trauma in those lifetimes, I'd like to retrieve all your soul pieces, bringing them back to you, washed and cleansed, minus the shock and trauma, and then bringing your soul pieces back to you healed. And if you're okay with that, just say yes.
Yes.
And then also anywhere in this lifetime where the people who basically like had harmed you in other lives or had silenced you, where they came back again in this lifetime, can I resolve and release karma with them and any obligations where they need to silence you, and that it's over, it's done, it's completed, that these lessons are done for you? If you're okay with that, just say yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then what I'd like to do also is go back into past lives and just bring forth this amazing knowledge. Like if there's any specific knowledge that you need for this life about spirituality, about the divine feminine, about just anything that you knew back then, like essential oils or herbs or healing techniques or intuitive work or any of this stuff to help people, help animals, children, anything that you learned, or the earth, do I have permission to call back your divine knowledge and literally just awaken that, open that in you again so you can remember, but without the trauma, without it being harsh, that it's just we're bringing back the beauty from those lifetimes? Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, let's just activate that in your body. Okay, perfect. And then just taking a nice deep breath, relaxing the body again. And then also just want to just cut cords to any other past lives between space and time where these lifetimes were holding you back basically from being who you are. We're just releasing those cords, those hooks, those attachments, and I'm going to download your body that you know the difference between then and now, and you're in the present moment, and you can fully receive that. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
And then just again, taking a nice deep breath. Okay. All right, perfect. And then let me check you if you're energetically clear. I'm getting yes. You can open your eyes when you're ready. I'll go to the next thing and just see let me know how that feels in your body.
I'm feeling, I don't know, I'm feeling like there's a lot.
Yeah, it still might be going too. Yeah, and you have a lot, there was many parts of your soul that was fragmented like in so many lifetimes, and it was kind of like disempowering you. And then, I feel like the sacred knowledge we called back, I've been picking up that that's stuff you're going to use today, and that it's going to help you with your business too and what you're trying to do with others. Because I saw so many lifetimes of like master healer, master shaman, it's like we're in Egypt, we're in the United States, we're in South America, it's like everywhere. And also too, you can open your eyes whenever you're ready, but also too, the other thing is like, the thing is that was really standing out to me is that there definitely were people in this life that were from past lives, and maybe that's why they had triggered you so much. Like caused. Go ahead.
Yeah, I really, when you said that, I think I know that is my ex, that's my son's father, and it's so hard on me. But I think if the cord is cut because it's in relation to past life, that makes sense why it affects me so badly. Like I'll do all this work and then I'm like, why is it still affecting me? Like I have love for him to have a good life. I have love for myself, but it's been hard still to move through that. Yeah, so that's a big one. I recently have gotten connected with people that I feel like I've known from my past for sure, but it's so weird because it literally has only been since February of this year. Like I've been alone, Tiffany. Like I haven't had soul contracts and connection with humans. It's just been me healing on my own, and so I'm in a whole new space.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah, so that makes sense. That it makes a lot of sense. You're just validating like what I have felt, but I'm like, maybe that's way too out there.
No, oh my God, nothing is out there. Oh my gosh, no way. Well, and the other thing I was picking up, this is, oh my God, this is so cool. I'm getting chills again. But it's about, so even like from past lives, the people that you worked on from past lives that adored you and that you helped them, they're coming back for more. Those are the people that are coming around now. They're your soul family.
It's so weird because I like feel that. Like I barely step out and people are like, yes. Like I barely put myself out and people are like, more please. And I haven't experienced that in this life at all, like at all. So it's, yes, absolutely.
Yes.
The time has come.
Absolutely. No, totally. Okay. And then, so the other blockage that I was kind of getting with you connected to this, because I mean, you mentioned like nervous about staying safe, solid, and grounded, but what I feel like the other deeper thing that I want to download with you, because I think what we just did will help with that, but is basically around receiving. Because I feel like that's been kind of a blockage. And even when you're talking about other people, you are like, they're receiving you, but you're receiving them now. So it's like, but before I feel like it wasn't safe to receive people because they could hurt you, harm you, abuse you, past life stuff, kill you, persecute you, that kind of thing. So I feel like we need to download that I can receive others and also be fairly compensated for my time and energy. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, because another thing too with past lives, like if you were a healer in all these different lifetimes, a lot of times way back when we would trade people for things and we would maybe they would give us somewhere to live, or if we were, part of a church, then we would live at the church and they would feed us, and or we would say, okay, I'll trade you this food and I'll do energy work or healing for your child, or you know what I mean? So things like that. So I feel like also energetically we kind of need to put you into now and like that it's safe to receive money and finances for your gifts.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. In fact, right now, how I'm living is legit a trade. And so I just got confirmation that that's old. Like I'm stepping into new, like that's an old way of me being. That was like, I feel like that was literally in like the Puritan era when I was doing that. And like, that's old.
Yeah. And sometimes like it does work, but also like sometimes for us, it's just having the awareness on, is the trade balanced or equal? Is it parasitic? Like there, I always have people check that because sometimes and then you get too many trades sometimes and like your whole life is a trade and you're like, okay, what the hell? I'm getting no money. Like it's all trades. Like it happens, especially to us people who've had a lot of past lives where it's kind of ingrained in our DNA to do that.
Yeah, totally. It's done like that my whole adult life. So,
okay.
Yeah. And I've been feeling the pull of like, no, you need a big space. You're the mama providing this. It's your turn. Step into this. Quit asking to receive in that way, because I'm stepping into like more provisionary, like more of the fathering side of me. Because they break everything down to masculine and feminine. And so, yeah, absolutely. Yes.
I love it. Yes. And another thing to think about too is like when I'm charging my clients for coaching or healing work or whatever, reading, it's like, it's not necessarily for the service or for the healing or the coaching. It's for my time. So it's like, what does your time equal? And sometimes if you think of it like that, it can take the pressure off of like charging for a service. It's more of your time and things like that. But yeah, because I feel like I'm seeing a huge change for you financially coming in where there's going to be lots of money, and I'm getting goosebumps on this. You'll have to validate me when this happens, but I'm just seeing like your phone and like going off and it's like ding, 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 and all these PayPals coming through and like all these different, or like, that's what I was saying.
I'm launching my first course on May 25, and it's all through PayPal.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't even know if you were using, I just kept seeing PayPal, and then I just saw the notifications going down your phone, and you're like, oh my God, yes, I love it. And it's like, but also the value that you bring is so beautiful. It's like, it's not really about, you're not a money-oriented person, but what I'm getting from like the team of beings that work with you, plus like the divine and source, it's like, there's also going to be something about this money coming in, that part of it may actually go to help like other women in need or somebody who needs help that was in a similar situation as you. Because what I'm picking up, it's like something with you it's like, I don't ever want anyone to feel like that. So this is also going to help you to help other people is what I get. And there might be like an organization that started, or maybe money saved, and it's going to this specific cause that you would like to do.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it totally does. When I was in 8th grade, the specific thing I said is, I said, no one will ever feel the way I felt in this life. Like, that was just, I was like, this I'm going to stop it from happening. So that's a huge thing with me. And then I've literally gone through all the things that, when we talk about patriarchal society, I've gone through all those things. And so, like, I've experienced it in this life, and it sounds like obviously in other lives too. And now the time I have my power. Like, I am not living in lack at all. It's more like, oh, okay, well, how do we do this? What decision am I making now to go forward with? And I fully know, like, everything's happening, like, everything's coming, and it's coming. I mean, it's so fast. I know this time next year, if we hook up on this day, like, I'm going to be in a different space, like, financially, and like, it's crazy. Like, it's so awesome, but the time, it's so important. It's imperative for the earth right now too. Like, it's a big mission that all of us healers are on. Like, I fully get that.
It's amazing. No, I agree. I think you're going to be in a totally different place in like a month. I don't even think a year. I feel like a month or less. I don't even, yeah. Just wait.
Yes!
Let me activate your receiving, and then that might even happen faster. So, okay. So let me go ahead and close your eyes again, relax your body. And what we're going to do is an activation to activate all your chakras to receive. So I'm going to do an activation where you're activating all the chakras to receive, that you're open to receive, that it's safe to receive. I'm also going to activate your bank accounts, your PayPal, anywhere where you charge credit cards, activating your emails, your text messages, Facebook messages, Instagram, any other social media that you utilize, and just activating the energy of receiving to you anywhere where you ever decided that receiving equaled abuse, or if you receive from someone, they would take it away from you, or if you receive from someone, they would hurt you, harm you. Can I just clear all of that on every level from you and send it to the light, and then show you what it feels like to just release all those energies and all those abusers, toxic people, and we're just cutting cords, hooks, attachments from their energies from this lifetime or past lives. And also that it's safe for you to be vulnerable and have discernment, also like when to be vulnerable, how to be vulnerable, have discernment on the clients that you're working with, and that you value your time and your energy, and you can also be open to receive money and finances and cash. Are you okay with that?
Yes, please.
And can we all cancel, like, just anywhere where you were obligated to always trade for everything? Can we just cancel all those obligations to always have to trade? And I would like to download you, like, what it feels like to be in the present moment, that you're here, that you're in the, now, and that, again, it's safe for you to receive money and finances, and also that you're open to other ways of receiving gifts, and that you know that you're worthy and you're deserving to literally be gifted constantly by the universe, by your clients, by other people. Are you okay with that?
Yes, please.
And also, would you like to know what it feels like to feel safe letting others in? That you can, that it's safe, that it's possible, and that if somebody is like a dark energy or a dark person, that you will get a warning, or if they're like a snake, you'll get a warning, but you can have full awareness on that and then just shut it down when you need to. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Can we do all of that? Okay, perfect. All right. And then I just want you to visualize just dollars and money, and just huge amounts of money. If you want to add in some diamonds or crystals or some fun things too. And then just receiving that energy into your life, and that you can, that it's safe, that it's possible. Also, I want to release you from past life obligations to be like a traveling gypsy, as well as past life obligations to have poverty. Can I release you from that karmic energy of like being a gypsy and poverty energy? Are you okay with that?
Tiffany, I have moved over 40 times
Oh
since
my
I was
God.
21, and I have called myself a traveling gypsy, and I'm like, it's just how I am. That's just who I am, okay?
You were obligated. No, not anymore. It's clear. But yeah, you had an obligation because that was a past life thing.
Oh my God.
It's gone now.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool. All right. So, and then let me just see what else I want to do. Let me ask if there's anything else. Oh yeah, let me teach you how to activate clients. Are you okay with that?
Oh my God. Yes, please.
Okay. So, and I'll send you this too so you can watch it again if you want to, because if you re-listen to it, it'll re-download the healing into you and it just makes it stronger every time. You're welcome. So go ahead and just close your eyes again. And I want you to visualize that you can see the energy of the earth, but from a distance, and you're looking at the earth. And then what we're doing is we're doing an activation, activating your soul family, your clients, all the highest and best clients, and that they're lovely people that want to heal. They're totally fine with paying you. They enjoy spending time with you. You enjoy spending time with them. And we're just visualizing lights just lighting up all over the world as well as where you live. And then I want you to visualize that you're a magnet for these clients and you're just calling them into your life, into your space, into your business. They can instantaneously find you, be referred to you, find you online. And it's always going to be in divine timing. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
And then after you feel them coming into your space, you can take a deep breath and open your eyes. Fun?
Yeah, geez.
Yeah, I use this stuff every day.
Wow, dude. Don't go. Please don't go. I want to come visit you. I want to come visit you in Texas.
Yeah, it's pretty spiritual here too, like in some areas, but yeah.
I've heard, I've had some amazing humans that I've connected to move there, and I'm like, wow, Texas. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing. You wouldn't think so, but yeah, no, it totally is. I just got really hot when I was talking to you. Oh my God. And do you think that, so let me ask you this question. So, you wrote down trusting yourself, intuitive business, nervous about staying safe, solid and grounded. But if you have discernment and you know if somebody's like a snake and you're calling in only the highest and best people and you put that out every day, do you really need to worry about staying safe? Because aren't you going to stay safe?
Yeah, I will stay safe.
Yes. And do you think with trusting yourself, is it more of like is it about getting information and trusting that that information is right on for clients? Is that what you meant or meaning, or just in general?
I mean, it's in general. Like, I feel I haven't received the complete download of my next vision. Like, this is what we're working toward. I've had this idea of creating a tiny home motel venue. I don't know if I think that's just a pipe dream. I don't know if that's actually part of my healing. And so I need trust in what's coming next so that I need some focus,
Sure. So let me make a recommendation. So for something like this, when it's like the next step with your life and your business, what I do is I just think about different things that would bring me immense joy. So I just kind of think of like different things, and then how does my body respond? Am I feeling like amazing and joyful? Okay, great. So then I'll write down those things. And then what the question that I ask myself is, like, I'll give you an example. I'm doing a lot of business coaching now. Okay, that felt really joyful to me. So I asked myself in meditation, if I chose to start doing this business coaching, what will my life look like in a year? What will my life look like in 4 years? And then you just kind of tap into that energy. And if you like what you're seeing from that, you can choose from that. And it just kind of like, yes, receiving the information, but also choosing for you and what feels good and joyful. And a lot of people out here, like, it's like, we're not choosing joy. We've never chosen joy. We've had to choose out of fear or out of lack or things like that. But what I was picking up is for you, if you start choosing from joy, that it's going to attract abundance for you, and it's going to be badass, and you're just going to be on fire, and it's going to be a whole totally new way of being for you.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense because that's actually what I teach is abundant joy. That's like my that's my foundation. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And and I also can I can just do a little download like to know what the next steps are, or just to kind of give you options, because like a lot of things are not set in stone. You know, there's certain things
Mm-hmm.
that are, you know, but like some of these inner room things, it's like, what do you want to do? What kind of fun do you want to have? You know, and you can kind of mix it up. And even if your life purpose is you're meant to be a healer and an empowerer, you know, whatever that is, that's even something that you could like write a book, or maybe not, or you're a speaker, or like it's like how would you like to express yourself that would be fun for you? And then the more joy that you're having, the more money you're going to make.
Okay, that makes complete sense.
Yeah. So let me download you with like just having awareness on different options, and that you can just be tuned into what those are without being scared, and that you trust. And then you can ask different questions on, you know, what will my life look like in a year if I do this? What will my life look like in 4 years? And that you can go with what feels really good to you, what feels expansive to you when you see the vision of what that is, or the feeling of what that is. Can I download you with that?
Yes, please.
Okay. And also, if you had any other like weird brainwashing stuff where others basically made you like question your reality of what was true and real, and they told you no, but when you knew the truth, can I just release like any brainwashing energies on you? Are you okay with that?
Yes.
And I want to release any implants in you, any projections in you that what you believe to be true is not. I want to release all of that crap from you, if you're okay with that.
Yes.
And that you can trust yourself, honor yourself. You are connected to the divine, and that the more that you see just these awesome like visions and feelings that you get, and then you see these things happening, that you're just building even a stronger relationship with the divine and yourself. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
And then just let that go into your body, deep into your subconscious. And then just see how that feels.
I was like on a full-on meditation. I'm sorry, I could have kept going.
No, yeah, no. We're in this space. We're working with the theta brainwave, so it's hit the hypnotic state. So yeah, that makes sense.
I was like, oh wait, I want to call.
Yeah, I do that all the time. I'm like, wait, what day is today? I just said that to my client this morning. I'm like, I don't even know what day it is. Like, when am I talking to you again? She goes, in 2 days. I'm like, oh, oops, didn't know what day it was. It's so funny. So okay, awesome, yay. So for the last thing, let me just balance what we did so that you're not like, ah. Okay. So I'm just asking to balance brain chemicals, emotions, hormones, and then all healings moving through your body without a healing crisis. I'm also going to open up new neural pathways to new beliefs, thought systems, ways of being, and then shutting down neural pathways to what no longer serves you, everything we cleared today, all the past life stuff. And then I'm going to do an activation just to activate everything for your highest good in your life so that you're open to receive all of that. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
And then you just send the energy down to Mother Earth. You're grounding yourself, pulling it back up. And then you should be balanced, shifted, and feeling good.
I have one question for you.
Sure.
About, has keto helped you with all of this stuff?
Absolutely. I think it's essential, especially the intermittent fasting, because
I do that.
Yes, that's really important, because when you're in a state of fasting, you're really open to receive information, and it really helps your mitochondria, which is like your, it's like your energy center, but it's also a very spiritual part of us as well. And a lot of my clients that I coach for keto are intuitive healers and spiritual teachers, and their work gets on fire after they do keto.
Awesome.
So
I've just been I've been curious about that because I've been feeling that and sensing that, but I do the intermittent fasting very consistently, and I did a 40-hour fast last week, but the keto eating has been harder for me. But I
Yes.
think I need to step into it more. So I
Yes.
was just curious.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, absolutely. Because it also, when you release like that sugar addiction stuff, like that can be very powerful and it can help you to really open up more. So it's hard to explain, but I've gotten the same comment from every single spiritual person that has awareness they're like, oh my God, like this is crazy. Like my readings are so much better and my energy and all this stuff. So and for me, it's the same thing. It's like I was able to do a lot more than I normally could. So it's pretty interesting.
Okay, awesome.
Yay! Awesome. Thanks so much for letting me work with you. And then I'll send you this so you can watch it again, okay?
Thank you. You're a beautiful human. Thank you.
So are you. Okay, sweetie. Mwah. Have a good day, okay?
Thank you so much. Bye, Tiffany.
Bye, sweetie.